unfortunately, you all are being asked to do the same, if not more, with fewer resources. And so technology can either help or hinder you in this situation. As we always say, technology is amazing when it works. And so if you have the right technology in place and it's integrated and it's streamlined the way that it's supposed to, and you're really understanding how to get the most out of it, it's going to help compensate for perhaps what are fewer hours of manpower maybe that you have on your team. So let's think about the checklist that would fall into this section here. So we have some really fantastic integrations right now within our systems that allow you to, for example, update your website and then not have to log in and do the exact same thing in your mobile app, for example. Being able to use, PrestoStats and the integration that we have right now across a number of our platforms, as well as third-party platforms too, so that you're getting those real-time updates, getting your message to fans across platforms. And again, this is where it gets tricky, right? Like we said, it's the good and the bad of, like, the bad is, oh my gosh, I've got a lot of channels. The good is I've got a lot of channels that I can reach. So if you figured out how to automate and publish in a way that doesn't require you to use 10 steps to get something done, it's a great opportunity for you and your athletic program. Really pulling together a network. And this is something that I think is absolutely fascinating that I'm seeing play out more and more. And it does tie back into the idea of creating sports entertainment. So it's no longer just about creating and streaming a game. How are you creating and delivering like amazing content throughout? And by having a streaming network in place, it allows you to do that. I think it was yesterday, the New York Times had an article on the Savannah Bananas, right? This is what every athletic organization is trying to model itself after. And at the same time, Adweek had an article yesterday about the Portland Pickles. Everybody is trying to figure out how to create a fantastic, amazing experience. And, I even had the good fortune of going to the USA versus Morocco soccer game last night, or football game. And to see like how it's so difficult to take that in-person experience and replicate it online. When I worked within our holding company, I dealt quite a bit with boutique fitness studios. And there was a spin studio over in Dubai. And when I talked to him during COVID, he said, we're trying to figure out how to recreate a nightclub on Zoom, because that's the type of experience that they try to create when you go and take a class. And I think that's what a lot of organizations right now are challenged with, is while people are returning to in-person events, which is fantastic and amazing, you still have people that aren't going to be able to travel everywhere and be at every event. And so you want to make sure that you're still providing them with not the same experience, but maybe something that's even a little different and a little special. So how are you setting up your cameras and your streaming in a way that you're capturing maybe interviews that are happening on the sidelines or in the dugout? There's a lot of different ways to kind of think about it. And again, with the right tools and technology, you can really streamline and automate some of these things so that you're reaching all of your athletes, all of your fans, all of your alumni in a really special, tailored way.